Trump-tastic, you know, I just flipped the game. Yo, 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 yes, Mr. Trump-tastic, only in the Black Donald Trump radio show. Turn up, patrons, yeah. And I'm juiced up like my name is Descarino. I broke the voting machines and I hit it like bingo. And I'm juiced up like my name is Descarino. I broke the voting machines and I hit it like bingo. Three-piece chicken wing, I made a step at Dino's. Mr. Trump-tastic, I'm rapping bilingual. I made another hit and I'm popping like the Pringles can. I'm giving off about the same way when an eagle land. Money on your head, turn me green like an Eagles fan. Dancing like I'm crippled, but I don't need no legs to stand. Trying to block my shine, will have you running out of sunscreen. I'm flying through the sky, but I jump without a bungee. I'm dressed in all black, had me dancing like the grungy. I'm flexing in the jungle and I flipped it like a monkey. Smoking on some purple, same color as Mr. Dink. I'm crawling on your floor, but I'm oozing at your kitchen sink. Household name, and I think I just broke the bank. You used to flip the dog food, now you just smoking hang. Maggot land, turn me up, I mixed it with the propane. Had to pull the stick out like I'm about to get my oil changed. I didn't make the cut, but I still started anyway. I didn't make the cut, but I still started anyway. Every time I walk out the house, I cause an avalanche. Mr. Trump-tastic, I'm cool like a dab ranch. I'm the one who made you move your feet, move side to side. I sprayed them like a roach, but I killed them with a insecticide. Watching fake news, had you dancing like the zombie. You work for Trader Joe with a face like Mitt Romney. Easy on the pickles while I'm squeezing out the Tommy. And I'm juiced up like my name is Descafino. I broke the voting machines and I hit it like bingo.
Yes, yes, yes. Hold tight, y'all. I'm still sharing the video. Make sure you like and share. I'm still sharing the video. Y'all see what's on the screen. Hold on, y'all. Sheesh. Things is getting ugly. I guess this is his alibi. This is how he gonna go out, y'all. With triple diagnostic aggressive ball cancer. Let me do a sound check. Okay. Yeah, we straight on the sound. Yeah, I guess this is gonna be his alibi. Cause we already know this motherfucker's gone already. Allegedly 4 years ago. I don't know if you remember or not. Trump mentioned something about his demise. If I could pull that video up, you'll see what I'm saying. Like, so the thing is, let's rewind the tape, man. What actually had to happen to Joe Biden? He had to be taken out, y'all. He was one of the key players that had to be taken out and extracted from the United States government because he was such a tyrant. Like, he was a real tyrant. Matter of fact, the real Joe Biden was worse than Obama. I'm going to tell you that right now. Joe Biden, his family go back to slavery, to the 1600s and shit. Yeah, I think his family was one of the, his family owned slaves. Matter of fact, Trump is the only president, his family did not own slaves, y'all. But they want to call that man racist. But guess who ended up with ball cancer? Joe Biden. Joe Biden ended up with ball cancer, y'all. And the reason why he ended up with ball cancer is because they was hiding something way sinister. Yes, they was. Let me try to find that video. I thought I had it queued up. But they came with this at the right time. And also, we got a video. Here, let's segue into this video. While I gotta share the rest of this video, but I ain't gonna keep you waiting. And make sure you sign up for that Red, White, and You. If you want to be a member of the Red, White, and You, let me pull it. Where's my thing at? Yeah, the Red, White, and You, y'all. Very patriotic. Sign up. I do it every year. I give giveaways, prizes, all of that. So this is breaking news right here. So this is one of them. Okay, this is one revelation that we've been saying we've been saying this for years. This ain't nothing new to us, but we got to get into why the normies haven't caught on. Now you would think they would have caught his ball cancer years ago. before it got aggressive. But allegedly his wife is a doctor. Does that make any sense? Makes no sense, does it? So hold tight. Let me run upstairs and get my tablet, and we go start this real soon. Man, for real, man. Make sure you share and like the video. Damn, can I get some love? Shit, it seemed like people that put the most non-informational type of content, man, they get all the love, man. I've been doing lives for damn near 4 or 5 years, off and on, because you know how they do the censorship. I just had to learn how to be on the internet. That's all. That's what my downfall was. I'm gonna be honest with you. My content A1 is just learning how to be on the internet. So this last year, I've been on a good streak. All right, but them other years, them past few years, man, it's been ugly. I ain't gonna lie. I had to learn a lot real soon. So, well, I think we on track. You know what I'm saying? I think we on track. You know, to survive the long haul. All right, to survive this next reset that's happening, because there's gonna be another they gotta reset it again. Allegedly, they say that AI would be replacing all jobs at the age, not at the age of 35, but the year 2035. They say AI will replace everybody. So where are all the jobs gonna go? This is a few years. Trust me, we gonna look up. It'll be 2035. Everybody will be at home with Oculus glasses on, controlling their avatar through Meta. This Neuralink technology. I don't know who going to be the first test dummy, but the first test dummy is going to be worshiped like Christ. The first person that get this go be walking around here like Christ, all right? But like I said before, some people just read the Bible for face value. So let me put my starting soon page on here, and we go take off in a little bit, y'all. Let me grab my tablet from upstairs. Just hold tight, y'all, because we got to go into these revelations. So I'm about to play this Adrenochrome Junkie real quick, and then we go get into it. So just hold tight, y'all. Trust me, hold tight.
Yes, Mr. Fantastic on the Black Down the Trump Radio Show. Yeah, I'm about to hit y'all over the head with another banger. Turn up pictures. Yeah, y'all gonna love this one. Okay. Yeah, Adrenochrome Junkie. Yeah, Adrenochrome Junkie. Yeah, Hollywood's dead and I hate Kevin Spacey. King of the jungle and I flipped it like a monkey. Yeah, I flipped it like a monkey. Yeah, I flipped it like a monkey. Yeah, Adrenochrome Junkie. Yeah, Adrenochrome Junkie. Yeah, Hollywood's dead and I hate Kevin Spacey. King of the jungle and I flipped it like a monkey. Yeah, Adrenochrome Junkie. Yeah, Adrenochrome Junkie. Yeah, Adrenochrome Junkie. Yeah, Adrenochrome Junkie. Yeah, Hollywood's dead and I know it's getting ugly. Yeah, I seen the flying log and I hit it with the Dougie. Better watch the waters cause the waters get so muddy. George Sorrel lurking and I hit you in your target spot. Sucker free Sunday had you passing out the lollipop. Hollywood's dead, I'm taking trips out to Calabasas. Adrenochrome Junkie, yeah, that's a lot of dope. 100 body nose dive, yeah, that's a lot of coke. Hanging by the neck, kick the chair, that's a suicide. Jim Jones drinking, but you still order Pizzagate. Chilling with the rats, Ninja Turtles, I'm the sensei. Homos with the sexuals, I think you need some Bengay. Adrenochrome Junkie, caught you chewing on some pizza sauce. Cooking up some beef, but don't forget the pepperonis. Dripperoni slaves, clone them with a second cousin. Dr. Fauci pizza roll, hit her with a heart attack. Adrenochrome Junkie, lost his kids and never got them back. Running up the numbers, counting like a Dracula. Vampire life, cross them over, I'm the hidden legend. Jesus Christ, Elon Musk, yeah, that's the hidden weapon. Dr. Pimple Poppers popping pills, that's a sin infection. Big Mike, pay-per-view, I hit him with a big erection. Trump 2024, yeah, that's a big election. Adrenochrome Junkie had you praying to the Baphomet. Brewing up some soup, number 7, 8, the alphabet. This remind me of the fragile trip. Maritime laws now kick you off your battleship. Chelsea went to Clinton's and she couldn't even handle that. I caught the deep state and I flipped him like an acrobat. Stirring up the Milky Way, I'm surfing on an Applejack. Moral on the red, and I think I want my Pranzy back. You drain a chrome junkie, yeah, I drain a chrome junkie, yeah. Hollywood's dead and I hate Kevin Spacey. King of the jungle and I flipped it like a monkey, yeah. Flipped it like a monkey, yeah. Flipped it like a monkey, yeah. I drain a chrome junkie, yeah. I drain a chrome junkie, yeah. Hollywood's dead and I hate Kevin Spacey. King of the jungle and I flipped it like a monkey. Yo.
Hold on, y'all. Where the hell did I put my phone at? All right. I ain't gonna keep y'all waiting. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm about to share the video of what Joe Biden has been hiding. Matter of fact, this is the first video. I'm gonna be honest with you. He got two videos we gotta go into because they got him on camera saying some nasty shit, y'all. Some nasty. He been putting in that nasty work, y'all. Yes, he has. But this is Biden's deputy chief of staff confesses in an undercover video that Biden was a near vegetable, y'all. He was a near vegetable over the last 4 years and was never the president. He goes on to name who the real president was, fam. Because he got ball cancer. Look, tax filings reveal cancer charities spent millions on salaries and zero on research. So you think we care about him having ball cancer? He didn't he took the money. How he go in is how he go come out, fam. A damn vegetable, all right? And I think everybody knows that this is not the real Joe Biden. This is an artificial AI bot that was established by the Trump administration, allegedly. Due to his shortcomings, yeah, he had to go to Gitmo, allegedly. And we're looking at his replacement for the last, say, I think he got away with him in like 2018, maybe. Yeah, he fell to his demise in like 2018, 2017, maybe. He was out of there already. So, yeah, that's called the Great Replacement Theory, all right? So, he was the Manchurian candidate for the Democratic oligarch. And guess what? They can't get back in power. The reason why they can't get back in power because everything was fake to begin with. And real people notice fake fake actions, all right? This is all theatrical. That's what the government is. It's all based off theos or theocracy. This is why I made Mar-a-Lago Red Theaters. Make sure you sub up to that channel, man. I got a whole bunch of things going on for y'all. You know what I'm saying? You just got to get tapped into these channels, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Y'all go catch on sooner or later because I ain't going nowhere. We go turn up every day. So, and yeah, we go start doing lives around 8. I'll probably set it up at 9, but I'm going in early today. But if you just now came in, you can rewind the video to the introduction. And we still haven't went over this yet. Yeah. Y'all heard what Justin Bieber's PR said? Justin Bieber said he is not among Sean Combs' alleged sex trafficking victims. And we know he is, all right? We know Justin Bieber been playing in that mud. Yeah, Justin Bieber is a mud shark. Yes, he is. And Diddy been tapping that since a young age. All right. And now Justin Bieber is going bald at 30. 31. You're going bald, man. Look him on the beach. You can see his whole top, man. He thinning up top, fam. That's from this motherfucker. Justin Bieber look like Joe Dirt right now, man. Shot prayers after this boy. He done lost his mind, and you can see he's scared of this dude. He said he wasn't a part of that shit, but we got videos of him giving head to Odell Beckham in the club. Yeah, he was chopping up Odell Beckham. We go pull that. We already know this. And the thing is, he was wired. Remember, Diddy patted his ass down. He's cooked. He's already cooked, but he's losing his head. This is him on the beach. You can see his top peeled back already. He 31 years old. Top already peeled back, man. God damn. He had a head. He had a head full of hair, y'all. This was Justin Bieber. See, the white fans stopped fucking with Justin Bieber when he went to start partying with the blacks. That's when he kind of lost his white fan base, was out the door. Because Diddy is what we call black fatigue, y'all. There is a such thing called black fatigue, but some white people just take it overboard. Like, damn, man, come on. You know what I'm saying? I don't even lump all white people together. I know not to do that. I know not to lump all. You know what I'm saying? It's some shit you should just know. And you know what? The internet gives the fuel to people to say stupid shit. And then you know what? They page end up crashing out because all they got to hang on to is racism. So, but they got people to replace you called AI. Yeah, they got. Look, y'all hear about this shit? A beauty contest was judged by AI, and the robots didn't like the dark skin. I told, well, I told you, whoever programmed this shit racist. Whoever programmed AI, it might be racist, fam. AI don't like black skin, just like the church, just like the papacy. If you go back to the papacy, they said dark skinned people are cursed. So AI and the church running off the same damn programming. I'm just being honest. Yeah, we did an episode on that, the Catholic connection. If you look at the origins of the church, yes, the Puritans said if you got dark skin, that means your black ass is cursed. They said you the descendants of Cain. Yeah, they said you you the descendant of Ham out this bitch. For real. Dead serious. Why do you think these sexually deviant characters always run back to the Bible when they get caught? Everybody done ran across Diddy. Guess what? They either became a pastor, a preacher, a Muslim. See, he's the one that goes send you to Jesus Christ. All right. Didn't they say Jesus Christ went to hell? Ain't this man in hell? And don't people and the people who end up messing with this dude, don't they go find Christ right after? But he's hell dog. He's his mind and his body dwell in dark spaces. All right. But he still read the Bible. The demons know Jesus more than a average human followers know Jesus. Y'all do know that, right? So this is how he is. He's able to taint people's soul. And when you sell your soul, that means your soul is out the body. And once your soul is out the body, you look like Justin Bieber. He's sold out. His soul, he don't have a soul no more. I would not trade places with this dude or P. Diddy, or I would not swap ball sacks with him because his ball sacks are infected. Probably got all kind of pus. Shouts out to the real people that got ball cancer because we already exposed him. He used that ball cancer research and didn't spend nothing on it. He took everybody's money. All right. He set up a whole school too, a whole institution, and all his proceeds went back into the Biden crime family. All right. Probably went towards prostitutes and strippers and shit like that. But yeah, this video is about 17 minutes long. I'm gonna play the video, but I gotta go upstairs and find my phone so I could share it on my other channel. Shouts out to the people that's watching. Love y'all, man. Make sure, man. This the call-in show. You know we do call-in shows every night at 9 p.m. But I'm gonna start going. The thing is, I'm gonna start have to do my morning shows on the weekends, and we go do the nightly shows around 9. Let's say 9. Let's do 9 o'clock. I think 9 o'clock is reasonable. We'll do 9 o'clock from here on out. All right, until something changes. But I really want to get back on my morning and afternoon show, noon show. But shit, man, I'm hella busy at this point. Uh, so yeah, let's go into this breaking news. Biden's deputy chief of staff confesses in an undercover video that Biden was a near vegetable over the last 4 years, family. And we go see who was the real president. All right, so just hold tight. Let me screen share this. Let me go upside. Let me go upstairs and find my phone. Let me put this shit on. We borrowed Alexis Jones uh video right quick, but I seen this shit. I said, "Damn!" I mean, we knew who was controlling. I mean, of course, you had Obama and Hillary, but the people he not he we the people that he names, we really don't know these dudes. We probably done heard from them like very vaguely, but to be honest, we don't know everybody. So he breaks down the whole operation, and man, they caught man, golly, they'll never be in power ever again, y'all. What 45 and 47 really stuck it to him, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. He really stuck it to him, y'all. And the crazy thing is 45 and 47 stuck them to him so bad they have to pretend like they still have a democracy left, man. That's embarrassing, man. You honestly have to pretend like we still got this democracy left. That's why I really believe that the them Supreme Court judges they know what's going on too. They just voting just because. You know what I'm saying? At this point, they just voting just because. But behind the scenes, they know what the deal is. There's no power in the Supreme Court when it comes to uh this illegal migration because you can't really fix it at this point. Donald Trump could lightweight repair it, but fix it all the way. It's already too offset. But the thing is, I believe he will have to compromise and bring some people back in due to the low birth rate in America. Yeah, and we talked about this, and shouts out to my fellow white folks out there. And I've been telling y'all this, but a lot of people are focused on racism. So when certain people on the internet act up over racism and they're a white person, I say, hey man, really, this black fatigue stuff really ain't the one that's threatening your race right now. It's low birth rate and sterilization, and then the conversation just goes dark after that. See, I know how to deal with people. A lot of people don't. Like, you got to put your priorities first. That black fatigue shit, man. That shit been going on ever since black people was created. So that's nothing new. People act like this black fatigue shit is something new. Black people been acting a fool. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing new. It is what it is. The thing is, there's some, even Elon Musk said it. But when Elon Musk says it, he get a pat on the back. But when I say it, I get called a nigger. So there's some real issues going on in America, and I think the conservative movement. I would be considered conservative, but this other shit that's going on, it's cancerous, man. Matter of fact, it's ball cancerous. This conservative uprising that's going on right now, that shit is very unorthodox. And guess what? AI is gonna dox you every time. AI is gonna dox you every time. Once AI figure out who programmed it, we all in trouble. All right, we all in trouble because AI is basically the collective. See, this is what we teaching AI right here. We teaching AI that black and dark skin is ugly, and guess what? AI already know how to judge beauty contests. But the thing is, collectively, lighter skinned women get more attention than dark women. Even though dark skinned women are beautiful, I don't know what it is. I think it got something to do with slavery because the slave master always picked the lightest skinned woman to do the bidding of the other Negroes in the plantation. And this is why light skinned women are they get the most heat from dark. Even dark skinned women don't like light skinned women for real. That's always been an inside racist thing going on in the black community. You ain't even gotta be white for the dark skinned woman to go at you like that. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. It's always been like that. That the light, fair skinned women are favored in America. Don't tell me. I don't know why. It's just like that. For some odd reason, it's just like that. I mean, shouts out to my beautiful dark skinned women. Ain't nothing wrong with y'all, but that's just the atmosphere, man. And then the dark skinned women gotta go out there and find white guys like Serena did. She gotta go find a white dude because the black man don't want her. I think the last dude she messed with that was black was Drake. Drake didn't want her black ass, but she messed up her body for real. She didn't mess up her body. She messed up her face. She's just a natural thick woman. She's voluptuous. You know what I'm saying? I like voluptuous women. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no skin and bones out this bitch. I don't want no Justin Bieber. All right? No homo. But anyways, let's get back to this. Let's get back to the video, y'all. Hold on, family. Let's get back to the video. And I'm gonna go upstairs and look for my phone. We gonna let this ride. I'll probably stop it at the like 4 or 5 minute mark. All right, but let this ride, man. This the whole behind the scenes revelations of the Biden administration. All right, it's sad, y'all, man. This is real disgusting work. And with this revelation, man, people are going to jail. You might not see it play out overnight, but over time, you'll see the arrest. You know what I'm saying? You'll see the arrest. Just like, look, remember this? The Obama Foundation. 2 days before this popped off, you know what I'm saying? He made a tweet. The Obama, yeah, 2 days before nigger knows George Floyd got busted with fentanyl. The Obama Foundation already sent out the tweet, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, it was 8 days. My bad. Damn. My mistake. 8 days before the death of George Floyd, the Obama Foundation tweeted a picture of him. Like I said, the day it happened, it was on a street theater skit used to ensue chaos, division, and distraction. He may not even be dead, y'all. Hey, we all know that. We all know he ain't dead because he got a gaming channel on YouTube. He still be gaming on YouTube. George Floyd has followers on YouTube. I do know that, right? That nigga's still alive, all right? Yeah, he's still alive. And he's a nasty dude too. All right. He robbed pregnant bellies and all that. Yeah, man. You know how them Dems get down. You know what I'm saying? They don't want the they don't like the fetus. All right. They defile the female apparatus. They defile the temple. All right, that's what they're good at doing, man. That's what they specialize in. Transformation, family. Transformation. All right. But guess what? 45 put a stop to a lot of shit. All right. A lot of stuff, y'all. All right, now let's continue with the video. Let me go upstairs, get situated, and then we go pop back in. All right. Hold on.
Is the most powerful
All right, I think we're ready. All right.
person at the White House.
Jeff,
Jeff is the most powerful person at the White House.
other than like the president. There's probably like 5 or 6 people that work for Joe Biden and have worked for him for 30 years. One of them is Ron Clay. Ron worked for and he's like a senator. There's a guy named Steve Ricchetti. He's like a senior advisor at the White House. Anita Dunn, yeah, she's a senior advisor at the White House. Gene Sperling, he's an economics guy. Oh, his sister, Biden's sister, she like runs the Biden Foundation. They're the people that run his different departments. If they put it on his desk saying like, hey, we think you should do this department.
So I feel like Barack Obama's still very like involved.
No, he is.
Yeah, Hillary was being interviewed, and she said, "I still talk to the White House every day."
She has people that are like super close to her that are still like senior people in the White House.
So who is she talking to in the White House?
Probably Neera Tanden.
I hope Hillary's still involved behind the scene.
No, she is.
Treasonous Barack Obama, and that's what comes up. He was the key. And Hillary Clinton were running the White House under Joe Biden. Obama is very involved, says Tyler Robinson, special advisor to the administrator, U.S. Small Business Administration, working directly as a deputy to the chief of staff, Ron Klain, who Roger Stone said, if they steal the election in 2020, it'll be Ron Klain, who works for who? Barack Obama. And he says in this long 18-minute undercover video, he says, well, you know, basically you gave it to Ron Klain. He was the president, he says. And he says, but this person was also like the president. They, you know, but they didn't have to give it to Biden. They did whatever they wanted. All right, I'm tempted to play this entire O'Keefe Media Group 18-minute investigation, but definitely I'm going to post it at InfoWars right now and at Real Alex Jones, so you can go watch it and listen to it for yourself. But it's insane that we had Roger Stone on 4.5 years ago, right before they stole the election, over and over and over again saying this is how they would do it, naming the exact names. He predicted that they'd bring in Ron Klain and others that would report directly to Obama. He talked about Obama getting that big mansion with huge walls around it that even the Washington Post called his new White House. I mean, basically, you've seen Democrats brag that Obama basically ran things. You've seen the famous footage of over and over again of Biden at White House events, and nobody wants to talk to him. Everybody's talking to Obama. So if you had to pick one person that was like the president of the Senate or the Speaker of the House in this oligarchy, this committee they had, it was Obama. And it's literally everything Roger Stone said before they even did it. We've got to have our archivists go back and find Roger in those interviews. He probably said it, he probably talked about it 50 times in the last 4.5 years. Got to get Roger on tomorrow because, I mean, this is just stunning because we knew this, but then to hear it from the deputy chief of staff and to watch him say it, it just pisses me off. And how they stole the election and then persecuted Trump and persecuted the American people and cut our energy off and sold us down the river and came after me and put Owen in prison and just, I'm sick of it. These people are pathetic, disgusting criminals. And they admit they've had big journalist groups months ago go and they scanned all of the executive orders and bills he signed and presidential memorandums, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of them. And they found 2 signatures that look like they're the real Biden signature. They didn't even put a few extra signatures into the auto pen, which you can load an auto pen in with 100 signatures if you want, and it just does different ones. Different variants, the same one. No, it's the exact same one. I just say 99% because that's quicker than explaining they found 2 that weren't auto-penned. And you know what one of them was? The resignation from being the presidential candidate of the Democrats that Biden did. That Pelosi later came out, remember, and said, oh, yeah, I saw that letter and knew it wasn't him and said, this is wrong. Who did this? And she starts laughing because they get out ahead of things with their official story. Oh, I don't think this is Biden. This is wrong. I'm not the person that made him resign. He disappears in a medical emergency in Vegas. It's on the local news. He's taken to the hospital. Then he disappears on Air Force One to Delaware. A week later, there's this resignation. And then 8 days later, he stumbles around the tarmac. I'm going to get all these clips together. We've got to do a special report on this, like today. Definitely by tomorrow, we're going to have it, because I remember all these clips, so do you. And I'm just sitting here fuming. Just when I think I can't get any more pissed off at these people. I mean, the arrogance, the chutzpah, the bravado, the hubris, the recklessness. But again, do they ever get in trouble for any of it? No. And look, I don't want to just attack Johnson for no reason, okay? But he's got his issues, but Trump likes him, and okay, whatever. But Johnson, we now know, knew for a year that Biden wasn't the president and wasn't signing these bills and didn't know they banned the natural gas, just one example. And he didn't run out and tell the world, hey, Biden isn't the president, only for the James O'Keefe Media Group information. And James said that stuff he broke last week was huge and dangerous. And yeah, it was big on the Prince and his handler and cover-up artists, admitting, of course, he abused girls and all the rest of it. But this is big. This is huge. This is massive because it's everything we already knew. Just absolutely stunning. Treasonous Barack Obama, and that's what comes up. He was the key. And Hillary Clinton were running the White House under Joe Biden. Obama is very involved, says Tyler Robinson, special advisor to the administrator, U.S. Small Business Administration, working directly as a deputy to the chief of staff, Ron Klain, who Roger Stone said, if they steal the election in 2020, it'll be Ron Klain, who works for who? Barack Obama. And he says in this long 18-minute undercover video, he says, well, basically you gave it to Ron Klain. He was the president, he says. And he said, but this person was also like the president. But they didn't have to give it to Biden. They did whatever they wanted. You got to go watch the full report. Here's some of it.
And so what's your title? Like
Special advisor. I work for the chief of staff, like directly.
Oh, you report to the chief of staff. So author's the chief of staff to Guzman.
Yeah, Isabella Guzman.
So she's basically a spokesperson for Biden.
Yeah.
She's indirectly campaigning for Biden.
Yes. Yeah.
Administrator Guzman said basically are going to these critical battleground states to basically campaign for President Biden.
Anytime we go, we try to visit with a member of Congress if they're a Democrat. The White House was like, yes, go. Don't invite the other senator because he's a Republican, and don't invite the 2 members of Congress because they're Republicans. There's a guy named Jeff Sykes. By getting Jeff's sign off, you're getting the president sign off. People call him like the second most powerful person in Washington. Most times it's like, hey, whatever this guy says is what the president says.
Who would you say is the most powerful person at the White House?
Jeff.
Jeff is the most powerful person at the White House.
Other than like the president. There's probably like 5 or 6 people that did work for Joe Biden and have worked for him for 30 years. One of them is Ron Klain. Ron worked for Biden when he was like a senator. There's a guy named Steve Ricchetti. He's like a senior advisor at the White House. I need it done. Yeah, she's a senior advisor at the White House. Gene Sperling. He's an economics guy. Oh, his sister, Biden's sister. She like runs the Biden Foundation. They're the people that run.
Yo, this is sick right here, fam. This is sick, family. Look at all these people that we don't know running the presidency. Well, the debunked presidency. But what did Joe Biden do? Joe Biden, yeah, he was the Baphomet the whole time to the Democrats. All right. They thought he was well put together, but he was half dead the whole time, y'all. Yeah, he was playing the Baphomet position. He almost had us in a war we wasn't going to be able to get out of, all right? But now he has testicular cancer. His prostate swollen up probably to the size of a grapefruit. His wife is a doctor. She was supposed to catch this shit as soon as it popped off, and I guess they let it linger on because this would have to be the alibi for his exit, y'all. We already know he's not with us anymore. That had to be the alibi for his exit. So, like I said before, if you just tune in, we already been on here for about almost an hour, well, about 40 minutes. So, you know, shouts out to the replay gang. You might have to rewind the tape. You might have to rewind the tape. But yeah, we pulled up this too. So, yeah, dude's caught red-handed. You know, he's caught red-handed. And like I said, he's suffering from the very thing he stole from. Zero on research, fam. Now let's continue with this degenerate. I hope the Dems is out here watching this shit. If they ain't upset over this shit, you know, you already know they got brain cancer too. They got ball cancer too. It just is what it is. If they ain't in an uproar over this stuff right here, we know they suffering from testicular cancer. It is what it is. They gonna need it anyway. They gonna need it. They gonna find out the hard way, and especially if you got that hokey pokey. If you got the hokey pokey, you're high risk of ball cancer. All right. When you go in the bathroom and you do your check and one ball is bigger than the other, just know you got that Joseph Robinette Biden. All right. We call that following the leader. All right. So we already know the nanobots is already swimming around in your ball sack. All right. That's why you might be coughing up blood and pissing out weird shit because you got ball cancer. You need to go get checked. And the thing is, guess what they're going to do? Everybody's going to run to get tested right after the president. You know how many men go find out they got ball cancer? Just off the back of this. Like I said, it ain't just no breaking news, man. It's breaking news to a lot of people because they going to feel like they need to get checked. You see the psyop? He bringing everybody back into the hospital, especially the demon rats. Yes, the followers of Joe Biden are going to get their prostate checked, and guess what? This is a clever way of getting tards back into the doctor's room. We call this God versus government, medical mafia. Now a lot of people that's go into this doctor room, they go get sterilized. All right, it just is what it is. They go get sterilized. They go get castrated. That's what Joe Biden really wants you to do. He wants these nuts gone, castrate. You know what I'm saying? They trying to like I said, they trying to sterilize the white race. They've been trying to sterilize the white race, and this is a clever way of getting them ball sacks in the damn hospital. All right, they want ball sacks in the. Oh, thank you, baby.
Oh, I wasn't giving it to you.
You wasn't? Oh. Let me have this iced coffee.
Let me get another sip of it.
That iced coffee tastes good, yo. Yeah, Joe Biden got ball cancer, baby.
I know.
But it ain't just ball cancer. There's a lot behind it. But like I said, a lot of people that look like Joe Biden and who's been following Joe Biden, they go schedule doctor's appointments. They go schedule prostate exams so they could look at what damage they have done with the you know what. And if you've been eating a lot of this shit, you probably got ball cancer too. All right, because this shit don't break down at all. You been eating chicken nuggets with EBT, you got ball cancer, man. A lot of people got ball cancer right now. They just scared to go to the doctor. Shit, I probably got ball cancer. I ain't going to no doctor until my shit start bleeding. All right, that's just is what it is. I know black folks don't go to the doctor. Hell no. Black folks are scared of the doctor. All right, because I'm gonna be honest with you. If they tell me some news like that, man, just go ahead and if I can't use my penis and my balls, just go ahead and X me out. I'm through. Cause you know what I'm saying? I like to have sex with my wife. If I can't do that shit, what else you think gonna happen? She go fucking get it from somewhere else, and I can't say nothing because my prostate is fucked. A lot of men are going through this shit right now with their wives and shit, y'all. I'm not. I hope I don't ever have to go through this. You know what I'm saying? But shit, sometimes my balls change sizes. Sometimes they big like melons. Sometimes they shrink like marbles. I don't know. I don't know if I'm the only one, fellas. Please, I know I ain't the only one, man. For real. That's why I be trying to drink a lot of water. Shouts out to the people that drink a lot of water. Y'all need to put down them fucking monsters and them Red Bulls. All right, them red balls. Them Red Bulls will give you wings. I'm telling you that right now. And I heard them energy drinks end up giving you an enlarged heart. And next thing you know, you're fucked. You're fucked. I don't know if y'all seen that video or not. That dude that drunk all them Red Bulls and his heart started coming out his chest. I think he was a truck driver or something. A lot of truck drivers drink Red Bull and coffee. They're the most risk for high ball cancer too. So they get a high rate of ball cancer because they always drinking monsters and shit. Y'all people that drink them monsters, shit, guess what? Monster got what they say monsters can got on it 666 or something like that. Yeah, you go turn into a monster. Put them damn things down. Jesus. Put the damn Red Bulls down. Y'all don't need them sugary drinks, fam. Tell you that right now. This is a health channel too. Trying to get y'all healthy, man, because drinking all them Red Bulls and sugary drinks, that'll fuck with your ball sack too. But let's get into this video.
And his different
Would you?
if they put it on his desk saying like him, you think it's the process.
So I feel like Barack Obama's still very like involved.
No, he is.
Yeah, Hillary was being interviewed, and she said,
We already knew these motherfuckers was still involved. You know what I'm saying? We always knew they was lingering around, but they done did so much dirt, man. They broke the threshold. So, man, they all got deals on them. You know what I'm saying? Trump he's the art of the deal. So I'm pretty sure he made deals with all these people, but you'll have more power having these people compromised instead of locked away until when the book get closed, that's when you go see people get locked away. You know what I'm saying? The book ain't fully closed yet until we get this. Hold on, let me pull this up. Until we administrate, where's my picture at? Until we administrate Project Stargate, I believe that, the story ain't closed yet. Because this shit right here go keep track of everybody. So it ain't the door ain't shut just yet, all right? And I know a lot of people are upset over what Dan Bongino and Cash Patel said about Jeffrey Epstein not killing himself. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows? But the thing is, a lot of people are giving him heat over it because we were raised off something different. We were raised that he didn't kill himself. So hearing that news from them, you know what I'm saying, it might have been devastating to some people. You know what I say? I say they still under an NDA. I'm gonna be honest with you. The cases, the Epstein case is what we call majestic. That's basically the highest secrecy level you have in government, and presidents can't even fucking. Some presidents can't even get to that level. There are CIA agents that's higher than the damn president when it comes to secrecy level of majestic. I know y'all heard about that before. I know I ain't the only one that knows that. I know that, right? I hope so. I hope I'm not the only one that knows that. All right, but if you've been following the movie for the last decade, or even longer than that, I knew about majestic longer than that. It's a secret, just a secrecy level. And like I said, some presidents can't even tap into majestic. But I think Donald Trump, he's tapped into that majestic realm of the secrecy level. But you got to dismantle the CIA and all these. What's up? What's up, Mom? All right, let's continue with the video. We're talking about Joe Biden. He got ball cancer. You hear about that? He got probably. Yeah, I'm over here talking about it now. All right.
No, she's back.
My mom voted for Joe Biden, but I think she a Trump supporter. For real. I think she a secret Trump supporter, but man, you know what I'm saying? Even though, see, I'm here to like ease your mind. You know what I'm saying? Even though Trump supporters felt a way about Joe Biden, don't bash him. You know what I'm saying? He got ball cancer. You know what I'm saying? People out here bashing him, but you know what I'm saying? He did his dirt too. You know what I'm saying? But just to keep the optics, you know what I'm saying? The optics fair. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't know. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta keep stuff under wraps. Everybody ain't caught up. But you show this to your peoples, they probably won't believe it. But it is what it is. Prayers are, you know what I'm saying? Prayers out to Joseph Robinette, man. So you get this shit cleared up. But like I said, this gonna bring more people into the hospital room, and people go start getting their prostate checked. You think, Mom? Okay, Joe Biden got ball cancer, right?
Yeah.
This gonna make a lot of people go get their prostate checked, ain't it?
Yeah.
See, that's why I said this gonna bring. See, my mom even said that. Look, and you know what? He possibly could not even have ball cancer, but they want you in that damn room. They want you in that hospital because they don't make money off of healthy people, y'all. You gotta think. They gotta find some way to get you in that damn hospital so they can administrate some. They could give you some type of medicine. You know what I'm saying? This a whole psyop for real. He might not even have ball cancer. You know what I'm saying? He might not even have it. They might just say, "Hey, we go use him as a sacrifice to get people to get to get castrated." I told you what they're trying to do, y'all. But let's continue with the video. Let's continue with the video. But some people are on a need to know basis. All right. A lot of people can't take this information.
I still talk to the White House every day.
She has people that are like super close to her that are still like senior people in the White House.
So who's she talking to in the White House?
Probably near Tandon.
And I hope that Hillary's still involved behind the scene because
No, she is.
Not a week goes by without a news headline about potential medical supply shortages, threats to our infrastructure or power grid. And you remember what they pulled during the last pandemic. Certain medications were mysteriously.
All right, we'll skip ahead of this ad we didn't cut out. That's fine, and go back to it in a moment. Skip ahead a little for you. But I'm going to tie this in after we get to it with what needs to be done. And then I'm going to tie it in to Comey and his 86-47 statement about Trump and being taken in by the Secret Service for questioning Friday, the information I have inside baseball. It's all coming up next hour. But now let's go back to the O'Keefe Media Group.
The newest subject in our latest investigation into the D.C. swamp, Tyler Robinson. Tyler is a special advisor working at the Small Business Administration.
You're in politics, right? Or,
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been in politics?
Since like 2012.
So what's your title? Like,
Special advisor. I work for the chief of staff. I'm directly.
oh, you report to the chief of staff. What's the person?
His name is Arthur.
Okay, it's a guy. Author. So Author's the chief of staff to Guzman, and then you report to Author.
Yeah.
Tyler explains he reports directly to a man named Arthur Plews, the chief of staff in the office of the administrator at the SBA, who reports to SBA Administrator Isabel Guzman. Guzman was sworn in as administrator of the SBA by Kamala Harris in 2021. Tyler says he can't do anything overtly political, but confirms the SBA is indirectly campaigning for Biden and, quote, helping retain members of Congress to get reelected.
You're politically appointed.
Yes. So the administrator is the most traveled member of the cabinet. Like pretty much every week.
Me, your boss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much every week she goes somewhere in the country
Nice.
and like talks to small business owners and gets on local news and says like,
Wow.
this is what the Biden economy
That's
is doing
awesome.
for you guys in this area.
So she's basically a spokesperson for Biden.
Yeah.
So
And,
she
like,
can tout Biden's
we can't like
accomplishments.
we can tell their accomplishments. She can't like go on stage and be like, or go on there and just be like, hey, Joe, vote for Joe Biden. Like that's illegal.
So she's indirectly
Yes. Yeah.
like campaigning for Biden.
Yeah.
She's indirectly campaigning for Biden.
Yes. Yeah. But like, yeah, there's just certain rules for like political appointees
Yeah.
and what we're allowed to say and like do.
You and your boss?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Isabella Guzman. She's from California, so we're going to this area in Pennsylvania, which is a huge swing state.
It's a huge swing state.
Yeah,
Got it.
you know, a state that Biden needs to win the presidency.
Ah.
And we're not saying, hey, go vote for Joe Biden, but we're saying, hey, because we passed this law and this law that no Republicans voted for, that only Democrats voted for and passed,
Yeah.
you know, we are like at that time, that trip, we announced that the administration was investing $5 million. Those going directly to that community.
So why can't you help Biden?
There's like it's called the Hatch Act.
Unofficially campaigning for Biden and other elected Democratic officials to small businesses across the nation is a potential violation of the Hatch Act. The Hatch Act mandates that
All right, so
civil
let's stop
service
right there.
employees-
And again, it's an 18-minute report, and you know, keeps focusing on violations of the law. But he goes on to talk about Obama and how they're really running it, and how the chief of staff was really in control, and Biden didn't know what was going on. I mean, it's just amazing. In fact, for tomorrow, we'll take this report and we'll cut it down to those key points. But you got to go watch the whole thing for yourself. I posted it on Real Alex Jones on X. We are selling out of ultramethylene blue. It could be up to a month before we get more of this incredible medical grade compound that cleans out your mitochondria, gives most people incredible energy, so good for you. This is the strongest, most powerful supplement ever. I've taken methylene blue before and had some good effects. My doctor told me to take it, but barely felt it. It felt a little bit of energy from it, and it was good for me. But this is so strong, the medical grade type we got, that you've seen the rave reviews, you've heard it. It's not hype. Experience it for yourself at thealexjonesstore.com. And the paradigm is we're going to run out of this early next week. So they ended the sale, buy 2 bottles, get 1 free. And I'm not mad at the guys. It's their company. They do it. They're our sponsor. But I called them up and I said, look, I don't care. If people are buying it, they're going to like it. I'd rather sell out for a month than have it back to full price. And so they said, okay, well, we'll do this. You get 1 bottle already discounted and then get the other bottle 50% off. So that sale is going right now. The Alex Jones Ultramethylene Blue. It is amazing. Of a top natural.
All right, y'all see that? So that's more damning evidence. That's way more damning evidence. So he's caught red-handed, y'all. But I don't know what 45's gonna do. Here go another video. Democrats finally admit that the 34 felonies against Trump were bogus. Let's read this. They crumbling in real time. What was it? Oh, thank you. Yeah, they crumbling in real time. All right, give me a kiss, mom. No. You ain't on camera. I ain't got the camera on.
Okay.
All right,
Okay. Love you.
all right. Love you too. All right.
I'll give you the exact time to be there because you know I'm kind of.
Yeah, just let me know.
Okay.
All right, love you. All right, let's get into this video.
Agree with you that Democrats cannot only be the party of resistance. We cannot, like, we resisted so hard between 2017 and 2024. We impeached the guy, like, we prosecuted him, convicted him of 34 felony counts, and guess what? He still got elected. So I don't know how much harder we can resist right now.
Are you admitting that that the case against Trump in New York was part of the organized Democratic Party resistance?
It was a Democratic prosecutor, and at the time, I said I thought it was unwise. I went on Fox News and said
there were Democrats who said this at the time.
There were a lot.
Just to be clear, this wasn't. Just to be clear, everybody who now touts the 34 felonies, take it from Liz. This was not a real case. This was a plot to upend the presidential campaign, which backfired.
I just think it was a boneheaded move by Alvin Bragg, but it's not his first or last one. So.
This is why we invite Liz, because she's plain spoken New York Paul, who can really tell it.
I agree with you that Democrats.
Y'all see that? That's more damning evidence, man. You know what I'm saying? They crumbling in real time, family. So we've been on here an hour. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to stay on here too long. This really one of those shows where I'm going to go into some biblical cosmology and some syncretism. I don't want to do that. I'm just doing trending topics right now. We're talking about Justin Bieber. He done lost his hair. He got bald cancer. Let's recap. He's going bald. He's been mentioned at the Diddy trial. So obviously he's compromised because he's not saying anything. He said he was in traffic. But you know what? Let's pull this up. Because Justin Bieber, I'm going to just show you how involved he was. Because ain't no way he giving head to Odell Beckham Jr. Look at this shit. Odell Beckham, he's zesty. He's zesty. Right here. Here it go. You mean to tell me he wasn't traffic? You mean to tell me he wasn't traffic? Let me get him off the screen. Because you know what? You remember when Justin Bieber, he tried to find God? He tried to find God and he couldn't do it, but the whole industry playing. The whole industry playing. Look. Now look at Justin Bieber go down on Odell Beckham. He's a nasty. Look, there go Odell Beckham. With his pants down, there go Justin Bieber. Coming up. Two punks. He's like, man, what the hell is going on? You got me on camera? It's in the club, fam. It's in the club, fam. He's like, oh my God, you really got me? Look at that. He's zipping his pants. Look. Oh shit. Somebody came to look, caught red-handed in the club. Who is that? Diddy? That looked like Diddy. No, that's Trey Songz right there. Trey Songz is part of that Zest crowd too. They all zesty, man. That's why I don't understand why y'all people believe in this shit. Man, you gotta sell your soul. This soul is out his body. Look. Ain't no man. Look. Ain't no way a professional football player getting chopped up by Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber giving him head in a damn club. This is evidence right here. Look. He pulling his pants up. Justin Bieber right here. Oh my God. But he said he wasn't traffic by Diddy. He said he wasn't traffic. And he got that song, baby, baby, baby. Oh, that, but you know why? Because they eat pizza. All right. Let me pull this picture up. We just seen Justin Bieber eat pizza because he's still off that adrenochrome. He's still off that adrenochrome. That's that pizza gate shit. And I said, boy, this dude's still acting up. They got this nigga eating fucking. Look at this shit, y'all. Real shit. I'm telling you. They got this dude in infrared eating pizza. And we all know what pizza means. That means baby. Chomping on trolling, man. You know what I'm saying? He part of this shit too, man. Man, don't be feeling sorry for this motherfucker. He's part of this Pizzagate shit. Look, trolling. But y'all feel sorry for him. He can't come back. He's a Cabbage Patch baby. Justin Bieber is not a real fucking person. I hope y'all know that, right? Justin Bieber is a Cabbage Patch kid, and he was born on an island with the rest of the damn Disney kids. They get chosen to be in Hollywood. That's why you'll never make it, and the people that are chosen will. So you could act your ass off, you could rap your ass off, you could be the best person you could ever be. You would never be in the same spot as Justin Bieber and these other Hollywood archons will, because they soul is out their body. They never had one to begin with. These are your aka fallen angels. They created the template for humanity. They created the algorithm for humanity. Without these motherfuckers, it'd just be boring, all right? You wouldn't have no damn party. These are the motherfuckers that created the party under the guise of child sex trafficking, family. So he eating pizza. Look, and this is on his Twitter. And y'all praying for this motherfucker? He's still eating pizza, y'all. It's 2025 and he's still eating pizza. So they still getting them shipments in. Trust me. I think that's why his hair going bald too. Look, 30 years old. 31. He just turned 31. You can see his whole top, man. You can see his whole top, man. Nigga look like George Jefferson out this bitch. All right? It just is what it is. Oh, look at that pizza sauce hanging out there. Look at this pizza sauce. Look at this damn pizza sauce right here. Look how red it is right here. He got the info red. He made sure you knew he was eating pizza sauce. And we all know, see, the newbies don't know nothing about Pizzagate. They heard about it, but they really don't know that they mix the blood into the pizza sauce. And when they eat the pizza, they get a high. That's man, this is worse than fucking fentanyl right here. This is the biggest drug known to man is adrenochrome, man. And once you take that shit, you basically vampire in Brooklyn. You a zombie. You zombified. You out your fucking mind. The soul is out his body. He sold out. The soul is out his body. He's an empty vessel, y'all. I've been trying to tell y'all that you can't pray for an empty vessel, man. He mentioned in his interview that he can't grow. Why can't he grow? Because he a Cabbage Patch kid and he artificially inseminated. All right, and they get sold off. It's called child sex trafficking and human trafficking, but it's really through clonate technology. And guess who? I wouldn't be surprised if Jeffrey Epstein was his father. All right. Basically, Jeffrey Epstein is Father Abraham. And he got many sons. How in the fuck does he have many sons? What was Jeffrey Epstein doing on that island? He just wasn't screwing kids in the butt. He was creating them in a lab. She took a big gulp of pizza. Y'all already know what that is. I don't feel sorry for this dude. I feel sorry for how he got turned out, but his upbringing was already destined. Like it was already written beforehand how he was gonna turn out. And like I said, if you indulge yourself in what we call black culture, you're cooked. This is what happens to white folks that try to indulge themselves in black culture. All right, they take advantage of the white man. All right, it just is what it's been like that for a while now. Especially if you have no legitimate parents to back you up. Diddy said he bought this boy at the age of man. Diddy owned this dude, and he owned Usher too. They said Diddy hurt Usher's booty, so but they said Diddy hurt Usher's booty that he had to go to the hospital. All right. You see the zesty games. These Hollywood, they all gay, man. They all gay, and they all like little boys, and they all like little girls, man. And I've been trying to tell y'all that. So let's put this fair use up for the video, so I ain't trying to get copyrighted. So I hope y'all enjoyed the show. We gonna keep an eye out on this Diddy trial. And you know what? I might pop up on here. I was supposed to link with this new podcaster. What is his name? I forgot. I gotta tag him in this video. I might go on later on. Arguing with some people on here. Yeah, I gotta find out who that guy was. Yeah, I can't find him. I guess I might have to link up with him later on. If you watching, bro, just I can't find your name, man. I'm gonna try to tag you in another one of these videos. I might pop up. My black ass might pop up later on. I'm gonna be honest with you, depending on how I feel. What is it? 9 o'clock. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Love y'all. Until the next one. I'm out.